In just 18 months, Lieutenant General Azubuike Ihejirika, the first Igbo chief of army staff since 1966, spearheaded a bold military campaign that drove Boko Haram out of Maiduguri and kept every northern town safe under his command. But instead of receiving national accolades and support, he faced fierce opposition, not from the terrorist tents, but from northern elites who felt threatened by his achievements and twisted his anti-terror efforts into an ethnic conflict narrative. In a rational country, this man would be celebrated as a national hero. Yet in Nigeria, his success story was buried under character assass, nation, propaganda, and ethnic politics. Let's not forget that in 2013, Muhammadu Buhari, yes, the same Buhari noter, ously declared, "An attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the North." On national radio, loud and clear. This is the same Buhari who later governed Nigeria for 8 years, drained the treasury, and left Nigeria in a worse state than he found it. Buhari wasn't alone in his opposition. Nasir el-Rufai and even the Sultan of Sokoto were vocal critics of Ihejirika's crackdown despite the clear victories he achieved. When they couldn't undermine his actions, they went so far as to accuse him of supporting Boko Haram, the very group he was working to defeat. In a stunning response, the general dropped a bombshell. But weak political will from Goodluck Jonathan, who was desperate for northern loyalty he never received, led to Ihejirika's dismissal, a betrayal that cost Nigeria dearly and still costing them till today. Even the U.S. 2022 State Department report acknowledged, Ihejirika's direct confrontation approach was more successful than all that followed. Nigerians, it's time to wake up. Recognize who truly fought for you. Understand who did you wrong. Know why insecurity still persists today. Lieutenant General Azubuike Ihejirika was Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff from September 2010 to January 2014, serving under President Goodluck Jonathan. He was the first Igbo officer to hold that position in decades, seen by many as a symbol of national unity. When he became Army Chief, the Boko Haram insurgency in northeastern Nigeria had escalated sharply, with regular attacks, town seizures, and high casualties. Under his leadership, the Army expanded counter-terror formations and improved operational capacity. The Nigerian Army's 7th Division was established in Maiduguri, a key military hub in the fight against Boko Haram. Training centers, counter-terrorism programs, and improved troop welfare were part of these reforms. Ihejirika publicly acknowledged the gravity of Boko Haram, noting the need for evolving military responses. He also moved to increase troop numbers and professionalism, helping build a larger, more ready force. However, officials and analysts often emphasize that the insurgency was highly complex, not susceptible to simple solutions. Long-running security data shows periods of both military progress and violent setbacks over many years. After his retirement in 2014, Ihejirika became embroiled in controversy. These episodes fueled discussions about politics, reputation, and military leadership in Nigeria. Politics in Nigeria often intersects with regional and ethnic dynamics. Ihejirika, an Igbo from the southeast, served during a period when insecurity was most visible in the northeast. Some commentators later argued that internal political rivalries and narratives shaped how his legacy was discussed. Official military records and independent reporting show that strategies against Boko Haram remained contentious long after his tenure, but there's no verified evidence that northern elites conspired against him politically to undermine national security as an organized plot. That interpretation is mainly part of later political rhetoric.